What I
But
see,
even Christians acknowledge that the Trinity is a mystery. Doesn't the Catechism say that the Trinity is a mystery?
yes, but a mystery doesn't mean mysterious in the common everyday sense of a kind of crime mystery, an Agatha Christie type mystery.
I understand that, but well, it means something that's incomprehensible.
Yes, but God himself is incomprehensible ultimately, whichever way you cut the cake.
Okay.
So this is just another aspect of the mystery of God. So I don't think the fact that things are mysteries should matter to people of religion.
Okay.
Unless it's their most basic kind of religion, this stone is my God, and don't argue with me about it.
Well, I could say the same about the Trinity. I could ridicule it in the same way. So what's the difference?
Between what and what?
Because you're saying... so you're saying that God is incomprehensible.
Fundamentally, yes. Doesn't mean we can't say things about him.
Yeah.
But, we get to... God is a mystery, ultimately.
Yeah.
And it's a question of how much we can say about him, how much has been revealed, and how much we can deduce through our reasoning gifts.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So wouldn't you agree that the concept of God being a singular, being one, is easier to understand than the Trinity?
I think that's true, yes.
And therefore, aren't things that are simple usually true? Occam's razor, the simplest explanation is usually...
Well, that wouldn't be a wise leap to make, because the world is massively complex.
Yeah.
So, well, it's all true, despite its mass complexity. And the deeper you go into it, some ancient Greeks believed that everything was composed of atoms.
Yeah,
the atom was a singular, simple thing.
Right.
But to delve into the atom brings out even more complexity than one would have imagined 500 years ago.
Yeah.
So the more complex, the more true. So we just mustn't say simplicity equals truth.
I don't know about that.
Occam's
The more
razor
complex,
comes...
the more true. That's I've never heard that statement before. I mean, it's...
Well, okay. The ancient Greeks saying everything's composed of atoms.
Right, so
simple
now
idea of atom.
Yeah.
Versus complex idea of atom. But the complex idea of atom is truer than the ancient Greek simple idea of atom.
You say that, but okay, so you go from just an atom down to subatomic particles, then down to quantum physics. I mean, it just gets more and more sort of convoluted the more you study it. So,
Well, it's actually true though, isn't it?
well, I would say that we know about subatomic particles because we can do experiments that prove that they exist. But when you get down to the sort of quantum level, it becomes harder and harder. You need like specialist sort of equipment to sort of study those things. So I would say, why don't we just stick to atoms and subatomic particles? Forget about the more complicated stuff. Keep it simple.
Well, one can do that, but it wouldn't change that reality is more complicated than we want to delve into. Let's stop there on that. Go back to God, because we pursued a rabbit hole, which is interesting. So we have to be...
Yeah, so we were getting a bit lost there, weren't we?
It's all very useful, though. One can go too far down rabbit holes sometimes.